Hey guys, today with the topic, I have changed in the last time through no contact. How do I show her that now, so she doesn't think I'm still the same? And the simple answer to that, not at all. In no way do you do anything extraordinary just to show how much you have changed. That would be a break from no contact. You only have the option of contacting her directly, approaching her through friends and family, or using social media so she sees it. I don't need to talk about direct contact, do I? She will contact you when she is ready and her curiosity has grown enough. When she misses you guys in the best case scenario. Mutual friends and family also always have the potential to tell her things you don't want them to. Or that your ex will misunderstand some of it. That's generally not a good idea. And social media? Two possibilities: A, you've been posting your progress all along, then she's already picked up on it. And yes, they get it too if you had to delete her because her posts hurt you too much. Women are worse than the CIA. But you also have to say, only if they are curious enough and want to. And option B, you start now, after a long time, to post something totally untypical for you. Something so inauthentic will bring nothing except maybe a shrug of the shoulders and that she finds it embarrassing. Just remember, anything you do sincerely and without the intention of showing your ex anything is good for you. By all means, do that. But as soon as you start including her in your thoughts, she is suddenly responsible for part of your happiness, and how frustrating do you think that can be? This is why I recommended no contact after the breakup. Because you should not depend on her, but only put yourself in the center. Because in the end you can never lose and she can come back to you at her pace. Just the fact that you now think you have to show her how much you have changed shows that your mindset still hasn't shifted away from her. I don't like to talk about higher powers or junk like that. But most of the time, it is exactly the moment you have completely and sincerely let go of them and focused on you that the interest in you also rises again. Now I could qualify that by saying, but if it didn't, it never would have happened the other way around. Sucks, doesn't it? But seriously, you just can't tell me that you invest everything you have in yourself when there are still so many thoughts about your ex and you make your happiness dependent on her. Then I would say that you can and should work harder on yourself. Do you want to end up with an 80% chance of her wanting you back, instead of a 90% chance, because you secretly dreamed away a week with her during no contact? Yes, no contact seems like an eternally long time to you. But it feels even longer when you think about her all the time, and especially in the beginning, days go by like weeks. But it's not that much time, considering what you have in mind. You have to shape the man you want to be. One who is so damn much better than the one before. The one she broke up with, so she could see the difference right away too, and both of you could benefit from it in a future relationship. Or in another direction, if she doesn't want to and you find someone else who suits you better or has more to offer you. The goal of no contact is to recognize and increase your self-worth as much as possible. Because that's what breakups are good for. I have never had so much motivation, discipline and strength as after a breakup. Everything that comes after that is just an accessory. Money, women, happiness, your damn ego that you can't fit in the elevator with anymore because it's gotten so big and now you have to take the stairs. You build every day on what you achieved yesterday. And if you waste your time thinking you're doing it all for the ex, you'll end up looking stupid when you've only done what you thought she wanted you to do. Because women don't just want what they say. It's also worth a lot more to them if you're happy and satisfied for yourself than if you want to please someone else. And I know the impulse. A week before the breakup, you may have thought to yourself, this, and this is lousy about her. I'll never be happy like this and I should break up with her. Then she breaks up with you and suddenly all the doubts you had before don't count anymore. She was the greatest person in the world and you'd give your left nut if only she was back. Look at the big picture. If you are happy, it is the only way to be able to pass that happiness on to others. Other people do not add to your life. They add to it. If they fall away and you are not happy and satisfied, you will fall into the same hole you were in when the separation came. Now it is different. You are on a good path. Or at least you are already acquiring the knowledge that you need for this. You get confirmation and learn. As it is with no contact and as it should always be, when your ex is ready on her own, she will contact you. She probably won't barge in with the door. But she will see how you respond to her and then your chance is there. Write a little. Not too much. Make the next few days a meeting, because it would be too much to write what has happened lately and show your now best side. Turn them down, back in no contact. Accepts them, it's all good, you can do it. But you know what? Only if you have yourselves under control, and you won't have that if you've been doing everything for her for the last few months. Because then you are nervous at the meeting, which should actually strengthen your bond again. You can't and won't afford that. This is the wrong mindset. You want to test her and not the other way around. And in doing so you will impress her without having this intention or necessarily having to do so. As the person you are now and not someone who thinks he has to please her. Take care and see you at the next video.